Dear students, welcome to Army Public School PMA Kakul Resource Network. Before heading towards the formal proceedings of today's session, please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon so that you can receive the notifications about upcoming videos. Dear students, as usual, this lecture also consists of two parts. In the beginning, we will be studying English literature, and in the later part, there will be English language. So let's start the lesson. This session, we will discuss English literature, chapter 3, topic Secret Garden, page 10 to 13. My dear students, at the end of today's session of literature, we will be trying hard to be in position to develop the critical and creative thinking, use WH family for asking questions, answer the questions of the novel, analyze the sequence of the events, understand the script of the novel. Dear students, here let we have a little short but more gratifying look over the different events of the novel so that an artistic layout can be generated for a better reading taste. Now, let's see the recap of the novel. It was Martha's day off, so she wanted to go home. Mary also wanted to visit her house and to meet her mother, but she didn't allow to do that. And when Martha has gone, Mary visited the gardens, and there she saw three gardeners were doing work. She saw Robin there. Robin came down to her. Just near to Robin, Mary saw an old key. She thought that no doubt this is the key of the secret garden. She took the key and put it in her pocket. Next day, Martha came back. Martha brought a present for Mary. It was from her mother. When Mary received the gift, she felt happy. It was skipping rope. Next day, Mary was skipping in the garden. She saw a robin. She asked from him that yesterday you showed me the key, but I don't know where is the door of the secret garden. Suddenly the wind blew, and some leaves and branches moved here and there, and there she saw a door of the secret garden. She opened the door and entered in the garden. It was such a mysterious place. Next day she said to Martha that she wanted to grow flowers in the garden, and for this she needs some garden tools. Martha told her that her brother will bring these things. When she heard that, she was happy because she wanted to meet Dickon. What is WH family? WH words are one of the function words used to begin WH question. WH words are also known as interrogative question words. For example, what, who, whom, whose, which, when, where, why, and how. WH related sentences are very important in writing and speaking. They require a lot of practice. As in previous slide, we have learnt about the WH words for asking questions. So I have made some questions from page 10 of Secret Garden. Please carefully listen how we can make question with the help of WH words. Question number 1. Where did Martha go? Number 2. Why did Martha get surprised? Number 3. How many gardeners were working in the garden? Number 4. Who went to the garden? Number 5. What did Mary ask from Robin? Number 6. When did Martha come back? Question 7. Which gardener was happy? Number 8. Who sent the gift for Mary? Look, I made these questions with the help of WH words. I hope you will understand it. My dear students, this novel is no doubt quite an interesting creation of the writer. The main reason of prescribing this novel for your syllabus is not only to have better story or other interesting aspects, but most importantly to learn new vocabulary, structure of different but uncommon sentences to make your reading more better and fluent, and to be able to speak with one another. Students, to make it more productive and worth mentioning, we have to go through certain questionnaire that is required to be put up as assignment on AIS portal. The questions are: underline the nouns and adjective of chapter 3 Secret Garden. Do it on book and use pencil for this purpose. Read the text again to improve your reading skills. Make questions from page 12 and 13 with the help of WH words. Okay, guys, here we come to the second but more interesting part of our today's lecture, English language. Unit 3, Where We Live. Lesson 5, The Lost City. My dear students, I am dead sure that at the end of English language session, you will be confident enough to have a salient enhancement in your accent, style, and of course your knowledge, because certainly you will be able to understand the story well, talk about how to look after environment, give your own opinion, learn new words, practice simple past tense, learn to speak on the such type of scenario. Dear students, now we are starting the reading portion of our lecture, in which we have to read the text as per standard pronunciation and discipline. Here we have to see and note the actual and contextual meanings of difficult words as well. The Lost City. Yong Hu and Hu Xing walked through the valley. I'm getting tired, Yong Hu complained. Where are we going anyway? We are going to find a city, a lost city. There are wondrous surprises that await the ones who find the ancient city. Does anyone live there? Yong Hu asked. Not anymore. At one time, it was the busiest city in all of China. Why not? Because it is too far out of the way for the trade routes. What kind of surprises are there? Good surprises? Yong Hu asked. Magical surprises. Hu Xing smiled. Come. Is there bamboo in the lost city? Yong Hu asked. Much. Good. Let's hurry up then. I'm starving. After several hours, Hu Xing stopped. See the mountains ahead. We are nearly there. Another hour. Just then they heard a growling sound. What was that? Yong Hu asked. A tiger, but it isn't near us. Its roar is echoing off the tall mountains. There it is. There is the lost city. We have found it at last. Hu Xing smiled. It is magnificent, Hu Xing. The walls are high, and the roofs of the buildings sparkle in the sunshine. Are they made of jade? Yong Hu asked. There is much jade, ivory, gold, silver, and even rubies. We must hurry, Hu Xing said. How we get inside? Yong Hu wondered. We must climb these steps, Hu Xing said. pointing to very steep steps that led to the top of the wall. Yong Hu laughed and ran up the stairs. After he would climb 20 of them, he stopped and took a few breaths. I think I will walk slowly up to the rest of them. Dear students, as we have gone through the process of reading as per standard pattern, certainly you will have difficult words in your mind. In spite of knowing the actual means of some of the words, you would be confused to understand the contextual meanings. So, for ease and understanding, I have chosen these words to explain and make you understand their concepts by explaining their means and synonyms. Valley, a low area of land between hills or typically with a river or stream following through it. Roar, a full, deep, prolonged cry uttered by a lion or other large wild animal. Sparkle, shine brightly with flashes of light. Complain, express dissatisfaction or annoyance about something. Wondrous, inspiring a feeling of wonder or delight or marvelous. Ancient, very old or belonging to the very distant past and no longer in existence. Growling, to make a low, rough sound, usually in anger. Students, now we are going to talk or learn about simple past tense. So let's see what is simple past tense, how it can be used, and what can be the different example. The simple past tense is a verb tense that is used to talk about things that happened or existed before now. It is used to indicate an action completed in the past, often occurs with the adverbs of phrases of past time. Just like I washed my hands. What did you do today? It is also used for past habits, just like she always walked in the morning. Now see how do we form the simple past tense. So for affirmative sentence, the structure will be subject plus verb in the past tense plus object, just like we ate burgers last night. For negative, the structure will be subject plus did plus not plus verb plus object, just like Ali didn't finish his homework. For interrogative, the structure will be did plus subject plus verb plus object. Did you listen to music last night? Students, now this is the time to come up to the most important side of our today's lecture. That is to know how much it remained beneficial and fruitful for you. For this assignment, of course, you will be given home assignment. So guys, here is today's home assignment. Answer the following questions. In which country the story has been set in? Write the values which you learned from the story. Question number 2. Write a short story. Be imaginative while choosing the characters. Students, if you have any query related to the lecture or homework, you are free to ask through the same process as I have already conveyed you during my last lecture. That is, you can make a text box at the end of home assignment. to be uploaded on the AIS portal, in which you can mention any sort of query. Certainly, it will be addressed on priority. Thanks a lot. Have a nice day. Goodbye.